Okay, I'm back to playing this. It's not the same party as I had in the previous parts because I accidentally overwrote the save file. So what I did was I started a new better party and got back to roughly where I was with the last party. A few changes, obviously apart from my characters being generally better. I picked up the orb of thing that lets you fight the last boss. Let's see, what else do I do? Spear +1 for my cleric. I went to a place, I did an extra quest that I didn't do on the previous run. I haven't finished it yet, sort of. It was just sort of to get my level up really, it wasn't anything. It was just basically killing a bunch of orcs. Got the, what did I get? Bolts +1, blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, I managed to get I found a sword that sold for 50,000 platinum. Not 50,000 platinum, 50,000 gold. And I was able to buy Braces of Lesser Archery and Braces of Armour. And the Scarab of Proof Against Poison, I bought that as well. And some Masterwork Thieves tools for my robe. What else did I get? I bought Robes of Midnight. I found all this from quests in the Orc place. Got some magic shields for doing is it Emerald Meadows, is it? It's the one just north of Knoll where you fight with the sea monsters. Okay, so that's basically all I did different. I'll show you where I picked up the sword later on because I have to go back there. Now I'm trying to think, what do I need to do next? 700 XP before a level. I could grind, go back and forth between two places, and that might help me finish the quest in the Orc area. Well, it's really tough. I mean, this guy hits about 3 or 4 times a turn and does about 25 to 30 damage with each hit if he's not critting. It's crazy. So yeah, I don't know if I'm strong to fight him yet. He's basically as strong as a hill giant. And he's not even a hill giant. You don't get that good stuff off him anyway. It's just, I don't need to do that really. So I think actually, I'm just going to go back to the temple now and clear that place out, room by room. Have I already sold stuff I don't need? I believe I have, yes. Did that. Oh, I need to sell this trollbone armor actually, pain in the ass. It takes up so much weight and it's not even that good. And then we go to the temple. Just a little bit distracted there. Yeah, some stuff I sold to this guy here that I didn't need. Longsword +1. Pointless scrolls. I've got all these spells anyway, I don't need them in scroll form. That could come in handy, but chain line isn't quite good. If it was Wand of Fireball, I might keep it. But it's not. Chain lightning, which is alright, but I don't know how useful that would be. Anyway, onto the Temple of Elemental Evil. Cron Hills is where Hickory Branch, that's where I did an extra quest that I didn't do on my last playthrough. I haven't finished it yet, because as I said, it's a really hard group. But it's only really one guy that I'm having trouble with in there. I can handle everyone else, but this guy just hits so hard. You know, even if I put like Bless and Prayer and Mage Armor and all that on, he still hits a truckload of damage. So I'm going to wait until I'm a few more levels up before I attempt to do that again. Not that it's not, he doesn't drop that good loot. I mean he does, but I mean, it's nothing that's really going to improve my game. It's more just stuff that you can sell for a lot of money, which I don't think I need anymore. The only thing you need money for is the braces of armor and the necklace.
As you command.
Get poison. And then the other extra stuff which you buy from vendors in Nulb. There's just one pub in Nulb. Skull. Skull sells you the braces of armor. And there's a serving wench just across from him who sells braces of archery. What else does he sell? I think Skull sells the necklace as well. Yeah, he does. If I wanted to, I could fight the last boss of the game right now. It's not technically the last boss, but it was before the patch, or the mod. You go down there and you fight Zogtamoy. The level 6 party fighting Zogtamoy would be hilarious.
At once!
But it just wouldn't happen.
As you wish.
Annihilated.
Yes, sir.
This is the route I like to take. Is this alright? I'm not sure this is the right door, man. What am I doing? No, it's down here. It's not often I actually spend time clearing out the entire temple. So, normally what I do is I cheat, get the skull, and then go and fight Zogtamoy straight away.
As you command.
I also like to rescue this man called Prince Thrummel. But you can let him die and take his sword Fragarak, which is one of the best swords in the game. It never misses, and if somebody hits you with a melee attack, you automatically counter back. And it's powerful as well. It's a crazy sword. One-handed too, so that's good. But you can let Prince Thrummel, you can help him get out of the dungeon, and a couple of days later, while traveling on the map, you get into a random encounter with some people and they'll give you loads of money, and they'll give you a sword similar to Fragarak. I don't know if it's the same power as Fragarak, or whether it's kind of not quite as good. I'm sure I remember it being just as good, but I can't remember. Right, I think it's down here. There's nothing much, is there? I'll explore it all anyway. Just uncover all the fog, every single bit, no matter what's there. We're gonna clear this place.
Okay.
Go over there then.
Okay.
Don't know.
Right away. As you wish.
Trust, there's a lot to clear. I'll just say that right now.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do it.
As you wish. Okay.
I don't think I've seen
Right away.
playthroughs of this where someone's bothered to clear
Okay.
the entire temple. Not empty. 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 I think this is a masterwork mall.
By the gods' will. The gods themselves could scarcely hope for all this.
Silver arrows, they might come in handy. There's a certain enemy that can only be killed with silver. Or the bolts for him. Yeah, there's werewolves later on that can only be killed with magic or silver, I believe. Most of the weapons are magic.
As you command. Right
Oh
away.
yeah, arrows don't have undead. Actually, they have ghouls, they don't have zombies for some reason. Arrows and spears are useless against zombies, I have no idea why.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I suppose I think my wisdom was the high or something.
Okay.
Right away. Right away.
I think Turn Undead must have a chance to either kill them or make them run away in fear.
Okay. As you wish.
Try again.
As you wish.
Oh, didn't work again.
Right away.
By the gods.
Oh, forgot to mention I switched my
Yes, sir.
build from a sling to a
Yes,
bow
sir.
because there's really not enough sling pellets in the game.
By the gods' will.
At your
I thought a bow would be
service.
more practical, even though it
By
probably
the
hits
gods'
harder with a
will.
sling.
Look at all that
There's the
loot.
Masterbuck Morgue. You need that if you're going to... that orb I picked up, the Skull Orb, you can pick up certain items and give them to Rufus in Homeland. You give him a certain types of items and he'll destroy the orb and it'll weaken Zugtamoy significantly. But it's so much effort, man. And just, you know, just be better at the game and kill Zugtamoy when she's full strength, you know. That's what I'd say. You know, Zugtamoy may have about 700 health when she's not weakened, but you know, whatever. I can get to level 20 now, it's not going to be too much of a problem for me. I say that, it's hard as heck. He summons all this fungus surrounding you. I have the rough layout of this entire temple of elemental evil in my head, but the only problem with that is I don't remember what's in each room. But I know where it is.
Okay,
So I might go into a room thinking, oh, there's goblins in here, and it'll be bugbears.
At once. As you command.
When do I level up? 400 more XP, not empty, empty, empty. What's in here?
As you
Crossbow
command.
bolts?
I see much wealth for us all.
Useful. And silver arrows for him so he can help out werewolves. And another magic spear. I don't need that many magic spears, come on. This oak is obviously eating all these goblins.
As you wish.
Then not too much of a problem for me anymore. Why are you there? I can't do a 5 step, I'm going to try and tumble.
At your
Yay,
service.
tumble successful.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Cha-ching. I've equipped my fighter with 2 swords now that his base stats have gone up enough. Now he can hit with 2 swords and do enough damage. If your skills aren't high enough when you try to use 2 swords, you'll just miss all the time.
By the gods' will.
So you have to wait for his... I'll show you that in a minute. What I'm talking about. It's got great cleave as well, so we can keep cleaving as long as he hits and kills. He'll keep cleaving forever.
Okay,
Okay.
Sword
At your service.
Right. While I'm looting these.
By the
I'll
gods'
show you what I
will.
mean. Primary, that's this weapon. Offhand, that's this weapon. These have to be high enough where you've got one weapon equipped before you can put a second sword on and it'd be effective. If I wasn't specialised in dual wielding, then these would be a lot lower. I'd probably have offhand -1, primary +4 or something, and it would be no good. I keep missing all the time and doing no damage if that was the case. That's why I waited for him to be a lot stronger before
As
I
you
started
wish.
dual wielding. And now he gets a nice 3 or 4 attacks per turn. Which is exactly why I dual wield. Target is too far away. He would be, wouldn't he? Well, you two come down here and you loot these things.
Right away.
For him. My rogue has a stupid amount of arrows. Can my wizard use a longbow? No, he can't. Okay, that sucks. No one can use a longbow. That's lame. Heh, 1,199 arrows. That's crazy. He can only use a rubber short bow, but he makes up for it by having badass primary with it. He'd be overkill if he had a longbow. I mean, he'd just be destroying everything in sight. Did I loot all those knolls? No,
Yes, sir.
Flipping didn't. Forgot. I don't normally make a habit of looting because normally I use the money.
As you
to
wish.
Have like 9999999 platinum. Which is fun.
Of course. As you wish.
Right, now we can go all the way back down this way again. See, the way I like to uncover the dungeon is sort of like, like this sort of motion. Back, back and forth, back and forth, like that, as much as I can. I don't go around like this. Let's see if I can remember what's here. In here there should be a bunch of gargoyles, is it? It's flying things. Harpies, that's what it was. There are gargoyles around here, though I think they're further up.
At your service. Okay.
Of course.
I discovered a new thing with my cleric as well that I didn't know about before, and I feel really stupid.
Okay.
If you push shift,
By the gods'
shift key
will.
on your keyboard, when you're hovering over his cleric spells, you get a whole list of healing spells. Like, you don't even have to click, you don't even have to memorize them. He just automatically has healing spells. I'll show you what I mean.
Okay.
I never knew about it before. I learned it from
By the
watching,
gods' will.
a playthrough where a guy was
Okay.
soloing as a cleric.
At once.
I can't
As
believe
you wish.
the amount of years I've had this game, I never knew that. Ooh, gained a level. Alright, let's do this and then show you what I mean with the cleric thing, in case you didn't know about it either. Because it's not something that it doesn't mention it anywhere. I mean, maybe it mentions it in the manual, but the manual's extremely thick. This game is one of those old games where they used to actually print the manual, not just have it as PDF format on the disc, which they do now. Yeah, the manual to this game is insanely thick. It's understandable. I mean, this game has a lot to it. You know, it's pretty much Dungeons and Dragons, the PC game, isn't it? It is actually based on an old Dungeons and Dragons game. Which I might one day decide to buy, even though I don't actually have any friends and nobody will ever play it with me. But that's not the point, is it? The point is I'd have this really cool old game just sitting there in my collection. Tumble. Yeah, this mouse isn't very good. I need a new one. That's Logitech for you. Yeah. Don't buy Logitech. Buy another brand, even if it's twice the price, because Logitech's just not worth it. It will break on you. Let's see. Ooh, level 4 spells, about time. That's useful. So many spells, so few to choose from. I mean, like, I can only have 2. Subject takes -2 on attack rolls, damage rolls, saves, and checks. I like the sound of that. Fire shield. Creatures attacking you take fire damage. You're also protected from either heat or cold. That could be useful. Oh, ice storm. That's a hail deals in a cylinder 40 feet across. Now I need that. I definitely need that. So I've got fireball and ice storm now. Of course, it's all very well having these cool spells, but if you're surrounded by enemies as soon as you walk in the room, if your wizard decides he wants to stand at the front of the party when you go through into a room that's full of enemies, you can't really use them effectively, can you? Because every time you try and use a spell, you just get opportunity attacked. I suppose it could be useful. Actually, 1 temporary hit point. Wow, it's really useful. I don't know why I put 2 divine favors on. I thought it would be like you could select it for everyone, but it only does the cleric. I don't need any of these healing spells anymore because of what I discovered. Shield of Faith. Aura grants 2 higher deflection bonus. Tropic Shield. Ranged attacks against you. Ooh, why don't I have that on? I could cast all these things on that guy if I had the chance. That guy was telling about this stupid damage. And then I could kill him. But the problem is getting the chance to use them because I'm often surrounded by enemies. So it's hard to use spells when you're surrounded by enemies. The room's so small and they're on you like that. Spell level 4, eh? What could I do here? Greater magic weapon. Divine power. You gain +6 to strength. Holy crap. I think I might have to put that on. That's crazy. What about my domain? Fire shield. There we go. Okay. Now what was the next thing 28,000 I need to go up again. Okay, that's a lot. Now, what was I showing you about? Oh yeah, it's cleric. Look. So we got to cleric 3. Come on. First shift. Ba-bang! Cure serious wounds. Oh, it's fantastic. Why did I never know about that? How could I? You expect me to read that manual all the way through?
Okay.
Take it a month.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh, I still didn't kill them. My hacks cleric did. The one I cheated with. Use turn and death, it kills everyone.
Okay.
Of course.
By the gods' will.
Okay.
Notice I get an extra attack now. About my last level. Just
By the gods' will.
Of course.
Right away.
As you command.
Okay, they're dead. What did I get for that? Not bad XP for that. There should be more harpies and gargoyles up here. Big ass harpy.
Right away.
As you wish. At once.
Ghastly.
By the gods' will. As you wish.
I think they have more than one attack.
As you wish. Right away.
So they hit like 3 or 4 times a turn.
At your service. As you command.
Yeah, 3 times.
Right away.
Of course.
As you wish. At once.
This door leads to the same place as this door.
As you command.
More undead.
At your service.
I'll try break attack this time.
Right away.
There's quite a few in there.
Right away.
Most of them. Yeah, I think they come up from the ground. It looks like it's 4, but it's small. Let's try. So I can still be turned.
Right away.
Destroy. And those are the 4 times based.
By the gods' will.
At your service.
Okay. Time my ass.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Right away. As you wish.
Okay, cool. That's how that we're done. Now where do I want to go? Down this way? No, I've been down that way. I want to go down this way. Wow, a diorama. How tough is that?
As you command.
Not very. There's a lot of stuff like that in this game. Just like quite large rooms filled with one pathetic little enemy. It's kind of a waste. Oh, there's 2 rooms down here. I think there's no carrion crawler in
Right
here,
away.
later on. Oh, another dire rat. This one's friendly. That's a vapor
Of course.
rat. And a completely empty room. Yay! Clues that the game wasn't actually finished properly when they released it. Because finished games do not have empty rooms. I say that right now. They shouldn't have anyway.
At your service.
Of course.
And okay, maybe in real life it would have a few empty rooms. Maybe it would have more than a few empty rooms if it was real. But it's not real.
Okay.
Why is this guy still standing?
Blimey! It be time ye came down to rescue us. This be no place for a seafaring gent like myself. Can't speak for these other landlubbers, though. Not that I be doubting they be looking to get free, too. The name's Morgan, it is. Arr, matey, mine be a tale o' woe. I was working on me land legs in Nulb when I spotted me a pretty lass named Dala. A fine booty she was. How was I to know she be the girl of the ostler?
That's actually kind of how they talk near where I live. It's kind of embarrassing.
Oi, that scallywag wrench had me measured for chains. There be no explaining to that one. I cannot go back into Nulb for fear of Wrench or his friends spotting me. Thank ye, matey.
Anything else in here? No. Okay, so now I should have a reputation, or getting a reputation as sort of a prison liberator.
As you wish.
Oh. Okay. Yes. Oh, more undead. And a lot more undead than previously.
At your
So
service.
I might have to use greater turning here.
Right away.
Okay.
Of course.
Oh wow, that was good. I think it's because his wisdom's not very high. And, you know, it's not as high as it should be. But I wanted him to have more strength and stuff.
By the gods' will.
It's really hard to get decent stats. As you can see.
As
Oh,
you wish.
Did I just click?
Yes, sir.
That's-
At once.
Okay.
See, if it's out of charges, why does it still show up? Hate that.
As you wish.
Like, if it was a spell, it disappeared
your
from the spell
service.
menu until I rest it again. No.
Of course.
Right away.
God, there's a lot of undead in here. Do I have any more grave turns?
As you wish.
Still got one. It's just to save time.
As you wish.
I'm almost ready to go away and rest.
Okay.
Of course.
Right away.
Right away.
By the gods' will.
Okay.
As you command.
That's the end of that chapter. Haha. Ooh, another. Open this lock and open
Okay.
it now. There's probably going to be more over here, isn't there?
Of course.
Oh,
Okay.
magic scroll and magic potion. Ooh.
As you wish.
I have to pay 100 gold to get each of them identified. There's a bunch of goblins in here. I might utilize fireball just to save time. I'll kill him.
As you command.
Need
Yes,
to
sir.
straighten it up.
Okay.
Oh, I might still be able to use fireball. I could also. I don't know if I have it actually. Do I have sound burst? Oh, I don't have it as cleric. I thought I might have had fire blast, but I think I have my other cleric. What does sound
Okay.
burst do? Oh, that's quite cool. I've never really used that before. Good on weekends like this. Actually, it's pretty pathetic, isn't it? What a rubbish attack. Right, let's just show you the power of the wizard.
By the gods' will.
Make sure to start my own player. Check this out. Boom! Bang! Dead, 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 dead. I love that move. Oh, I should put a second one on, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'll do that when I go to rest next time. Put a second fireball in place if I can. Because
Yes,
that's
sir.
just badass. And my ice spell that I learned is quite good as well. I think that does damage over time.
Okay. By the gods' will.
Finish him off with the serum.
Okay.
Hopefully it'll hit. Ah, damn, that thing's so inaccurate. Of course it would help if my wisdom was higher.
Right away.
Baboo! Overkill.
Right away.
As you command.
At your service.
Alright. I don't really want to loot any of the goblins, it would take far too long and they only have copper on them.
At your service.
Copper and light maces. I think there's a few more up here that we don't need to worry a huge amount about.
Yes, sir.
Nope. They're pretty damn weak.
Okay.
Oh, this thing's a bit tougher.
By the gods' will.
Can I still do it? I can't do a charge attack anymore. Sucks.
As you wish.
Right away. At your service.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
There was a much tougher snake in the Crom Hills.
As you
Well,
wish.
Two of them, they were way harder. They had about 60 health each.
As you wish.
They hit for quite big damage, but they did like 50 damage a hit. And I was
At
like
your
2 levels
service.
less than that. So this Viper's no big deal. Okay, let's go down here. We're gonna have to stop recording him now. I've got things to do. I just wanted to get that little bit out of the way. Okay. Well, that'll do for this bit. Hopefully I won't ever overwrite my save again and have to get all the way back here. Hope you enjoyed watching this part.